Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines or wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon. Says, what do I do? For example, I went through this Facebook and found his old travel pictures. Oh, come on. What do you think he was? A priest? Even a priest these days, they do all kind of weird things. Let the guy be. I mean, the guy was supposed to be a man before it met you. Otherwise, you would be having a boy on your hand who've never had any experience, don't know what to do. So, cool off. That's all right. Don't look at these things. Why do you torture yourself? Well, you expect that this guy has been sitting around waiting for you to show up with no understanding of what woman is, how to deal, how to interact with women, how to respect women, how to love women, nothing. And what the hell? Pretty soon you would say, well, I don't want this guy anymore. He doesn't know what to do. He has no experience. He doesn't know how to interact with women. And he doesn't. That would be another complaint. So, Facebook, and I found this old travel pictures with X, and I started crying. Oh, come on. And yelled at him. What did you want him to do? It's no different than saying that, oh, I noticed that he's been eating before my cooking came to the picture. What did you want him to do? Not eat? Because now you can cook for him. That's a necessity in life. Just because you didn't, that doesn't mean he shouldn't have. Sex and having a relationship is like anything else in life. It's necessary for our survival. It's not just drinking water and eating food and sleeping. Also intimacy, relationship. So you expect him, are you going to yell at him because he's been eating all his life and didn't wait until you come around? And he would have been fossil by now. He would have had a bunch of bones and you know what I'm saying. So and now he lies everything he talks about. Because you scared the shit out of him. Of course he lies. He loves you. He wants to be with you. He wants to have a life. You're turning this into fucking hell because you don't realize that what he did was nothing bad or illegal or immoral or something. He's a man and you're a woman. We all need sex, intimacy, relationship. Not just to learn how it is to deal with women, interact with women, and understand women as through experience, and for you to know how men are and understand them, or to understand how to deal with them. It's also part of what we need to be balanced. Have you not seen the guys who've not been with any woman, haven't had sex, and haven't masturbated either, and you can see them kind of edgy and they're intrusive to your space because they see you, so they just want to say something. They just want to, come and get your number. Because you look at the prey with them. That's the kind of behavior a man gets if they don't take care of certain things. Now, if someone is having a healthy relationship, a girlfriend has a boyfriend, well, then they are calm and be able to focus on life and be more productive and so on and so forth. Your expectation of him not having eaten at all, not having been with any woman at all, because you haven't, it's unreasonable. And you've turned him into a liar, that he's scared as shit in order to say anything truthful. And the truthful is that he loved them, he liked them, he wanted to be with them, and that's okay. That's normal. Don't tell me you didn't fantasize for any of the actors or pictures. Don't tell me you didn't fantasize for many actors and good-looking actors. Shah Rukh Khan, every Indian girl fantasizes for him. Don't tell me you didn't fantasize about him or some other actor or some other good-looking man. So just because you haven't had the chance to be with them, then it's okay. But your husband, who had a chance to be with some women, then suddenly he's terrible, man. Huh? You fantasize too. So don't tell me you didn't fantasize, because it's a pure lie. Any normal human being, man or woman, will be interested in relationship, intimacy, and would fantasize about it with, some woman or man that, they choose as, meeting their, whatever, criteria. So change that for him. I mean, not just change that for him. Change it in your mind that it's okay. This is normal. This is natural for a man to have been with another woman and to have been in love before he met you. And when I say man, I mean human being, not just male. So you could have been in love. I'm sure you've been in love with somebody, just didn't happen to be in a relationship. And so now he lies everything he talks about his past. I caught him lie about his ex because I did back up recently. No, no, no. You are making a mistake. It's none of your business if he loved someone before. Just because they can't find any evidence on you having loved someone before, that doesn't mean that you're different than he is. You just didn't have the opportunity. Or however the brainwash or the conditioning or the traditional behavior was, you just didn't do it. But you wanted to do it. You loved to do it. That's why you're doing it with him. If you didn't want it and didn't like it or didn't agree with it, why are you with him? How come you are now? That means at one point in time, you are in agreement with having sex and having intimacy if it meets your specification and at the same time, the opportunity arises. For him, it did. You didn't pursue it. But I'm sure you had fantasies. So that means you're also normal. So you turned the poor guy into some scaredy cat, and that's not good. I caught him. What do you mean you caught him? It's his right to have loved another woman. The fact is, he doesn't love another woman but you right now. And you're going to take that away from him as well. And you're going to take that away from you as well. He hasn't done anything wrong. And you don't have anything over him because you haven't done anything. And I'm sure if you had the chance, you would have. Come on now. We're all grown up here. And I researched about those ex-girlfriends and we fight, and he said he lied because he didn't want to hurt. Yeah, he's right. The poor guy. You're turning him into a psycho, and you're pushing him to go away and find another woman and say, well, fuck this. Don't do that. He hasn't done any sin. The bad behavior would be if he does this when he's with you, and you're pushing him to do it. Don't. Stop this. So I told him I hate liars and to tell me the truth about his past whenever I asked, but yeah. Look, if you create a certain kind of a atmosphere that he would feel safe to tell you, he would be safe, not that you will beat him, he will be safe that your love and attention and care would still be with him because he wants that. That's why he's with you. That's why he married you. And you put a fear into his heart that if he tells you the truth, he's going to lose your love and respect. And he doesn't want to come home to someone who doesn't have love and respect for him. But you're causing that. Don't. You give him the opportunity to feel safe and you be okay with it. And then for certain reasons or certain things you may want to know. But don't ask him, okay, how many times did you kiss her? And where did you kiss her? Did you kiss her legs? How did you sleep on it? Was it doggy style? These are going to drive you crazy because this is an OCD, information OCD. You need to know. You don't need, just like any other OCD, resist the compulsion by asking questions, because whatever he did or did not do, he's not doing it now, and he's have no interest in them, but he loves you. And that's all it matters right now. Knowing about what side of the bed did you sleep? Did you do this? Where was your hand? I know what you're going through. I know what you want to do. Because you think by knowing all the details, you can erase everything in your memory about it and you can deny that this ever happened. No, right now it doesn't matter because it doesn't exist. That's more important than deleting any memory. The fact is that none of those things are in actuality anymore. And that's what you should be focusing on. Anyhow, you may want to make an appointment with me on Skype and then we can discuss it. But other than that, this is going to go on for hours. It's not going to do what I'm intending to do here. And Anna says, like you said, I'm better quality and higher standards than any of his ex-GFs, but I don't know why I feel insecure. Maybe it's because I am 32 and this is my first boyfriend. My high standards made me not anyone before him. Is this OCD? Oh, absolutely. Or am I just being possessive? That too. Because you think that if a man hasn't had a girlfriend, it's better man than if he had a girlfriend for you. That's bullshit. It's not true. You're missing the whole big picture. Despite of all those other experiences, he chose you, he married you, he wanted you. That means he has a point of reference. If he never had those girlfriends, he never knew what he has now, and he would have never chosen you. But because he had those girlfriends, he saw you're better than all of them. So he convinced himself to marry you, made a decision to marry you. That's supposed to be positive. Otherwise, if a man has never had a girlfriend, how can you be sure that he actually prefers you over other women? He has no point of reference. He just says, oh, sex, great, I'll have this, because I've never had it before. Right? But no, actually the man has had some experiences. Now he can tell, he can know that you're great for him. That's the security of it for you, if you're looking for security. If he didn't, then he would never be sure that he actually chose you based on your qualities. He would think that he chose you because he wants to get between your legs, because that's all he can care about. That's how it is when a man hasn't ever had a girlfriend. That's all he's going to choose his wife based on. Oh, great, sex. That should be good enough. But for you, he knows that you have the sex and you have intelligence, manners, morals, all the beauties that he's expecting to have in bonding unconsciousness levels. So don't be an idiot. You should have more respect and pride in yourself. Don't give a shit. I don't care. Remember the Q? Don't care who she's been with. He's been with all those girls because you weren't around. Just put it this way. That's the kind of confidence you should have. Because as soon as you came around, none of those mattered anymore. Anyhow.